Thank y'all so much for stepping in tonight. I may not go live tonight because I'm a little tired. I'm gonna try to. If I wake up early in the morning, I may do it early in the morning. But I want to come on here and address this, and I hope I'm coming across as respectful as possibly can be, because I don't mean any disrespect. Everybody has the right to what they hear, and everybody has the right to what they feel. But there is a thing called facts versus emotions versus feelings. So, as I say what I want to say, I'm saying it from a place of facts versus fiction, not right, wrong, not Team Amber, Team Anthony. So, in an earlier chat I had, there was conversation. I didn't say it was right or wrong, but I said I'll find out. So, Nuck and Buck surveillance team uh, footage, Generational Wealth, shout out to Generational Wealth 66. She told me the name of the video to go to and listen to, where Amber said out of her mouth, Amen. This Auntie Riri, because I think people who didn't hear what she said on the video, or I basically, I guess, team Auntie Tata or something. But anyway, she clearly says at 53 to 54 seconds into the video, she clearly says, I can't do that. Ernestine is trying to persuade her to move out. She said, I cannot do that. She said, my lawyer said, don't, something to the effect, I may not be quoting her verbal exactly, but I know what she said. I know what I heard. And if I'm wrong, y'all, if y'all get in these comments and say, you know what, Riri, I listened to the video, that ain't what she said, then I'll just take that as my hearing need cleaning out. My ears need cleaning out. She said, my lawyer told me not to do that, and I have clearly abandoned the home. That's what I heard. She said the word clearly in front of abandoned, and I have clearly abandoned the home. She didn't say I have clearly have not. She didn't say I clearly have not, because she was arguing with her. And so I don't understand. So you heard what I heard connected to serve. Did you hear she said she didn't or she did? Because I heard I have clearly abandoned the home. So if y'all could put in the comments, yes, she said it, or no, she didn't say it. Because if I'm the one delusional, let me know. And like I said, I'm not saying this to be against Amber. Well, I'm not Frankie Johnson. You'll have to go to the link to hear it. You have to go to the link and hear it. And like I said, everybody has the right on their page to, push whatever narrative they want to push or whatever. And Frankie, it's only because I'm on my phone and I'm not on the page. I think I'm still whenever I go live again on my computer, I'm gonna play this video. I'm gonna play this clip. But I hate how people will push a narrative. You come and you say, okay, she didn't say that. She didn't say she abandoned the home. What are you listening to? What? What are you listening to? That's not what she said. What? Come on, y'all. We gotta call. I'm gonna use the word of shame. We gotta call a spade a spade. We can't just be making up stuff. And like I said, I'm not Team Amber and I'm not Team Anthony, but I'm Team Right. And for somebody to tell you didn't hear what you heard, that's crazy. She didn't even say technically. She said clearly. I did the caption. I did the caption on it. She said clearly I abandoned the home. And somebody come for me in the comments talking about what are you hearing? And I'm like, are you serious? Are you serious? This supports some of the narratives that get pushed. And like I said, I'm not saying this to beef for nobody or nothing. If this person want to come on my platform, we could talk about it together. I'm welcome to it. But come on, y'all. That frustrated the heck out of me. I hate when somebody tell me like I'm lying or I'm not telling the truth about something I know I heard. Come on, man. We better than that. We grown and we real old. We are grown. Come on, man. And then I read later down the comments, well, technically she didn't abandon the home. We're not talking about if she did or if she didn't. Let the lawyers handle that. Let them people handle that. But if I have someone to go out and research and find a skit, and they find the skit that supports what they're saying, and you still say it's wrong, something wrong with that. And I stand on business with that. I'm not gonna let Nothing Book be, you know, nobody on my. I want everybody to be respectful of everybody. And if that person listening to me behind the scenes or whatever, you can chime in at any time. But this is, come on, y'all. This is what makes stuff. This is what makes tension. This is what the Facebook people do. We real grown over here. Yes, she said it. We not saying nothing that she didn't say. She said it. She said it. Not me. Not Riri. I didn't say it. The fan didn't say it. I mean, the subscriber or the person who was on the live, they didn't say it. They went and found the video and said, here's the video where she said it. And all I did was repost the video where she said it. And then you come back to me saying, what am I listening to? She clearly said she didn't abandon the home. What? What are you listening to? This is getting crazy, man. I'm telling you, it's getting crazy. It's getting crazy in these streets, y'all. John, let me see your phone right quick. Huh? Oh, I, know. I just need to see it right quick. So I need to do something right real fast. Y'all, I'm just like, and ain't nobody, oh my God. Y'all, that like struck a nerve with me. I was having a good night. I was having me a good little old night, chilling. And I'm like, I know I just turned 49, but I know my ears ain't that bad. I know my ears ain't that bad, Jesus. It can't be that bad, Jesus. It can't be that bad, Jesus. That's all I'm saying. It's Jesus, it can't be that bad. I know my ears ain't that bad. Hold on. And I'm gonna say the comment just in case somebody say I made it up or I went lying. Or the comment get mysteriously deleted. Yeah, this is y'all. I can't, y'all, for real. This what people doing in real life. I'm just saying. No, now we ain't gonna talk about nobody now. We not gonna talk about nobody. We not gonna talk about nobody. Oh, and then the comment look like one of the comments may have already been deleted. Yeah, one of the comments look like I already been deleted. Oh no, it ain't. Okay, I saved the receipts and the comments. So, ugh, y'all, you can't even prove stuff was said that was said. I don't understand. I don't understand. And I'm not against Amber. But you're not gonna come for people who actually add. When somebody actually sends me a receipt, you can't argue with the receipt. We didn't write the skits. Be mad at Wayne. Did he put that in her script? Or be mad at Amber. That she wrote that in her script. We didn't write the script. We didn't write the script, sweetie. We didn't write the script. I like to watch the skits for fun. Do y'all hear me? I made up Auntie Tata just so we could have an extreme left and a neutral zone. And not John done came with the extreme right with he got a alter ego that like Team Anthony. And you know why I did that? I created Auntie Tata because I want my page to be a place where anybody can come, have fun, and laugh. Laugh at these skits. Have fun with these skits. But don't be delusional with these skits. Don't rearrange what the actors and actresses actually said and what was in the script. I mean, like, serious. Oh, Lord. I'm sorry I even come in. Oh, Jesus. Stuff like that, though, I don't get it, y'all. And it was nothing rude about the comment or nothing. It's just the fact that I know I heard what I heard. And I know this person is very passionate about what they say too, but I'm passionate about the truth. I'm passionate about TRUTH, the truth. Whether the truth does not support what I think, or the truth. In my channel, I'm telling you, and I'm not, like I said, I'm not comparing myself to anyone else, but we have to have integrity as journalists. You know, I ain't no journalist, but I'm just saying I want to be a journalist one day. But even as commentators, we have to have some type of, what do you call it, integrity. Because I don't agree with something somebody say in my comments, but there's a video to support what that person is saying. I'm not finna call them no lie. And I know what I heard. What am I listening to? Or am I listening? That's an insult to me. Are you listening? What? Yes, I'm listening very clearly. Very clearly. And like I said, that person, they know who they are. If they want to discuss this, we get on a platform and discuss it together, and they can explain what they meant, or maybe they meant something different. But I'm always going to call it out. If it was just something towards me, I could take it. But somebody listening to my live took the time out of their life to go out and find that video. Videos are not always easy to find. So if somebody took that time to do that, I respect that. I appreciate that. Receipts are hard to find in these countries' main streets because it is some things that are on. Like if you go back like to 2022, Wayne had a whole different page like name. It's the one with the, like, I think it's like a yellow in the background or something. So like Facebook, sometimes like we found out a few days ago, the skit with Dave being late. It was a different video on YouTube than it was on Facebook. So you had two different audiences with two different views of Dave being late and Amber's response. So when somebody takes out the time to go and find a video, and Country Wayne kicking out 30, 40 videos a day, or not, maybe not a day. Well, shoot, he might be close to it with all the skits. If they take their time out to do that, I respect that because that's helping me as a commentator. And y'all already know me. I already go out and get receipts anyway. Receipts y'all even ask for. Receipts just to go over why I think the way I think. I'm going to go get the video for you. Then, what y'all don't know behind the scenes, when we get those copyright tags or whatever, we have to go back and do a dispute process. Or we don't even get paid for it. So you have to determine whether I want to dispute this or do I just want to delete the whole video. But I have been taking out the time to actually, and for months, you guys, those who have been following me for a while, for months, y'all know I didn't even do the side-by-side or even do videos. That wasn't even my thing. But once I started doing it, and I started adding when I learned how to dispute, because it's really not copyright infringement if you're going in and you're doing commentary and you're doing it according to fair use or whatever. So once you learn how to do that, then you do win the disputes. And if anybody ever has that problem, let me know, and I'll be happy to give you the form that I have and what I use with my disputes. Now, according to whatever platform you're on, you have to use whatever platform you're on and whatever your commentary is about. And I have one designed for mine, but I can show you how to do it. And that's the thing with me, y'all. I'm never gonna gatekeep information. I'm not finna go, trying to slander nobody behind their back like some people do and say stuff that ain't true but try behind people back like some people do. I've always been real and I've always been genuine. And if I don't get along or if I have a dispute with somebody, I go to that person. Or I'm going to talk to that person about it. Even if it build up. And I think that's how we should be in life. 9 times out of 10, I don't like people before I like people. And that's just honest. Because I always think people have hidden agendas. Or I always think that, well, I'm not like that no more. So let me stop saying always. I used to be. And I'm talking about when I say when I used to be or previously, I mean like in I would say it's been not that long. But when I seen or I realized that sometimes people don't like you or people do things because other people putting stuff in their ear to make them think a certain way. So unless you talk to the actual person or get to know the actual person, that's when you find out who they are. And it is what it is to me. A spade is a spade all day. Thank you, Connect to Serve, just for saying what you heard. Thank you. I think it's a lot of people that underestimate the lawyer because they see a lot of skits. Amber talking to a lawyer. And yeah, Anthony ain't said nothing to his lawyer. It took me a few minutes, but I did locate the 5K bet money from Orbit chat to see. Save that. Can you email it to me, Angela? If you can't email it to me, put it in the chat because I've been looking for that one too. What about the bet? Because I do not remember that skit to save my life. And somebody had to tell me that she paid him the money at the wedding. If you have that skit, please drop it. Because that is very, very crucial to this storyline. So if you got that, Angela, please, please, please drop that. Please. Whenever you get time, go out, check. Okay, so Frankie, I created a skit. I'm sorry. I created a playlist tonight. I'm going to put it in this chat when I'm through. And it says it says the lawyers, I think. Or the lawyers, the Dalton lawyers or something like that. I just created that playlist tonight because I plan on calling the lawyers. It's going back as far as when Anthony was telling the lawyer that he was going to take Shayla on a trip. This how long he been involved. I think it's the same lawyer. So, yeah. Oh, I got it in one of my reviews. In one of my reviews, though, I got when she paid off the bid. But I don't have it when they made the bid. That's the thing I ain't got. I ain't got it. I ain't got the video when they made it. But y'all, I just had to get on here and clear that up and see that y'all hear what I heard. Even when I did the poll, I noticed 2 people, probably as soon as I dropped it, said that she did not abandon. So please go to the poll on my page and let me know what you heard, unless they got mixed up what I was saying. The first one is she did not say it. And then the second one is she abandoned. Because abandon is such a big word, you can't put everything on the thing. So you just put in the comments if you're confused about which one is did not and which one is did. Because she definitely she said, I clearly abandoned the home. That's what I heard. And again, the argument is not if she has abandoned. That's not the argument. And then when you prove something, it's like people will twist it. It's called wordsmithing. Like, oh, I didn't say she didn't say it. I'm saying that she didn't abandon it. No, we're talking about one thing. We're not talking about 2. We're not talking about what your perception is of if she has abandoned or not. We're saying, did she say it? And she said, clearly, I've abandoned the home. Because Ernestine was trying to get her to move. And she was saying, my lawyer told me not to, but clearly I have. That's what she said. Come on, y'all. We're not finna do this. Now, if you did Auntie Tata, even Auntie Tata, even with that fictitious character I made, even though she's absolutely Team Amber, I'm never going to stress that she said something that she didn't say. Auntie Tata not even going to do that. What did Lori tell her? Told her 46 hours. She said 46 hours. But I think Amber thought she meant 4 to 6 weeks. I think that's what she heard, 4 to 6 weeks. Yeah, misunderstanding. All right, y'all, I'm finna go to sleep. I was gonna do some lives tonight, but that mentally drained me. I done went back and listened to that video 3 or 4 times because I'm like, I know what I heard. I know dang well what I heard with my own 2 ears. Oh, Jesus. Why? Yes, she said it, but I'm saying back and forth is not abandoning these writers. Yes, Stacy, that's what I'm saying. So she technically may have not abandoned. The only thing the person was saying in the comments earlier was that even in her own mind, she was thinking, my lawyer told me, but I didn't. At the end of the day, the lawyers have to figure that out, not the fans. I mean, or the Skitland lawyers. So they'll figure that out later on. Her lawyer will tell her later on if she abandoned or not. But that's not for us to argue or fuss about. We was just talking about what was said. That's all we were saying. We're not saying technically. And I put in there, we're not talking about whether you believe it's abandonment or not. That's a different question. And that's why I said the delusion is when people put everything in together. He said, it's all good in the chat neighborhood, especially after the receipt shown. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, because Generational went and found it. Like you, Angela, a lot of times you go find it. Like a lot of times me, man, I stayed up one night, y'all, I couldn't sleep. I promise you, them playlists I made, I promise you. I don't always go over all of them because, again, every time I show y'all a video, each video I show, I have to do a dispute for. So when I show y'all 3, 4, 5, 6 videos in one of my things, that's 3, 5, 6 disputes I got to do. That's like, what, 30 minutes to an hour out of your time? So I don't play about the receipts. Respect receipts. Receipts is what they is. The question from this wasn't she abandoned the home. It was like, what did Amber think? What did Amber say in that particular skit? That was it. Yeah, yeah, on the outside, yeah. I had to listen to it 5 times after that because I was like, but it's the fact that don't make somebody else feel like they're not intelligent enough to hear what they hear or their ears are clogged up. But I'm going to get off that, y'all. My pressure up. Got my pressure up. And Ty, I'm going to go and let Ty, her and John got into it. So I'm going to let Ty come tomorrow. She got her pink laid out and everything. She a mess, y'all. But yeah, she excited to finally do her first live with y'all. And but I love y'all. I love y'all for real. Yeah, hunt down videos like a bounty hunter. All right, love y'all and love you, Stacy. I ain't seen you in the chat in a while. Come back home. You come back home. Okay, I love y'all. Y'all have a good night. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna leave with this, y'all. If I'm ever wrong about something, and I don't provide a receipt, anything that don't have a video to it, it is your perception. And I want everybody who come to my page, whether you Team Amber, you die hard Team Amber, whatever, I want you to express your feelings. I want you to express your emotions. And we may not always agree. But one thing we can agree on, I am team healing for everybody, all these characters, fictitious. You have to remind some people it's fake. Fictitious characters. These fictitious characters, amen. I want healing because those characters, Amber represents one of my friends, part of me, part of my family. Anthony represents one of my friends, part of my family, somebody I know. Dave represents part of my friends, somebody I know. Everybody, a lot of these characters we can relate to. Darren today, I can relate to his pain. It was triggering watching that video. Team healing, not team misunderstanding and argument and debating. That ain't me. And I don't want my channel to ever be that. I want it to be somewhere where everybody can come and express their feelings. But we can't rewrite the script. We can't rewrite the video. We can't rewrite the audio and the words. I guess you can if you technical like that. But I don't want to waste time doing that. I want us to have good, intelligent conversation based on facts and the videos that we see. That's what I want for my chat family. But I love y'all, and y'all have a great night. And I'll be back tomorrow. Good night.